Hey Sag, it's your girl D here with your first read for October 2020. I hope all is well with the Sag Massive. You know I love you guys. I appreciate all that fire energy you bring to the channel. Thank you for all the love and support. And I do want to let you guys know that you are amazing just the way you are, Sag. Now, if you are familiar with the channel, meaning you've been here, you know that the first post of the month dips into or dives into some of the planetary changes that we're experiencing and how we're going to see that manifested in our everyday life. Now, there are only three major changes that are going on for the month of October, so I'm only going to talk about those three. I'm not going to talk about the rest. If you really like that piece of the reading, then what you want to do is just check this portion out and then go back to the first September video by going into the Sagittarius 2020 playlist. Look for the first video for September, and you will hear the full rundown of all the other planets. So we're going to get into the three changes that are going on for October. So the first that's going on is Mercury moved into Scorpio. It came out of Libra and it moved into Scorpio on September 27th, I believe it was. And it's going to be in Scorpio for a bit, okay? On the 13th of October, Mercury is going to go into retrograde in the house of Scorpio. Now, Mercury is all about the communication. It's all about how you process information. Like if I say, go downstairs and get me some coffee, it's all about how you process that. You know what I mean? And then what you reply back to me, that's all Mercury as well. It also deals with communication over the airways, all sorts of communication. Okay, and it deals with your environment, your local surroundings. Now, Scorpio, the house of Scorpio is the house that deals with your hidden emotions. I don't know if you guys have seen the main page of my channel where you have the little area where you can post whatever, you can put a picture up of what, your page represents. But if you look at 8th house, the 8th house represents a few things. It represents your hidden emotions, your hidden feelings, deep-rooted emotions, deep-rooted feelings. It represents psychic abilities, transformation. It represents, hidden motives. It represents taxes, inheritances, wills, estates, essentially other people's money. Okay? So with Mercury there, when we talk about wills, estates, taxes, probate, things like that, we're talking about, legal documentation. Some of you may get some legal for an example, somebody might get a legal documentation about an inheritance. Okay, somebody might get some money. Or somebody could get a notice from the IRS saying, hey, you paid too much, here's a refund. Right? So I have to laugh after that. But it could be the opposite. Somebody could get a notification stating, hey, you didn't pay enough. You owe us blah, blah, blah. And that's the unfortunate side of Mercury being in Scorpio, because Scorpio deals with taxes. All right. Some of you may get notification of having to pay inheritance taxes. Monopoly. You may be playing Monopoly and you pull that card saying that you have to pay, $200 in inheritance taxes. Or you can't pass go. No, but seriously. So that type of stuff is what's going to go on in Mercury when it's in Scorpio. When you talk to for example, a prime basic example of a person who has Mercury in Scorpio, they could be your best friend, right? For years and may have a secret crush on you, and you may never know because they're good at hiding. Mercury and Scorpio is good at hiding their emotions. Now, hopefully you're dealing with a positive Scorpio and not a lower level vibrating one, because if you are, just as they can hide, good things, they can hide bad intentions as well. So you got to be careful when you're dealing with Mercury and Scorpio people, okay? I know this because I have a Mercury in Scorpio, So, we're very good at hiding our feelings, that poker face type of thing. We could be going through hell on the inside, but on the outside, you would never know. All right. Now, Mercury in retrograde, period. It's just about, people coming back from the past, okay, among other things. But people coming back from the past, people that you may have had falling outs with, people who, it could be a family member, it could be an ex-lover, it could be an old friend, right? And you could be thinking about them, they could be thinking about you. But with Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio, it's all about hidden emotions, hidden feelings, hidden motives being revealed. Okay? So, we also got Venus in Virgo. So remember, before we move on to Venus and Virgo, we got Scorpio. Mercury's in Scorpio. It's going to go retrograde on the 13th. We're already in the pre-shadow stages. So, what goes on is you could be thinking about people from the past. They could be thinking about you. Now, it's okay if every once in a while somebody comes to your mind like, oh, wow, your third grade teacher, Mrs. Smith. Like, wow, I just thought about that commercial reminded me of Mrs. Smith. I wonder how she's doing. I hope all is well with her. Or I remember her. She was so mean, blah, blah, blah. Now, it's one thing to have a thought about someone. It's just a random thought about someone from the past. Like, damn, why did I think about them? Where'd that thought come from? But what may also happen is you may have reoccurring thoughts about one particular person. What that means is that there's some hidden emotion or hidden feelings that you have that you buried about this person that might be resurfacing, or they have that about you and they're thinking about you. Okay? Doesn't mean they'll reach out. Doesn't mean you'll reach out if you're thinking about them. It just means that they're coming to mind or you're coming to mind. But sometimes people do reach out. Now, we do know with Mercury retrograde, you don't want to take anybody back during a retrograde of Mercury, especially in Scorpio. What's going to happen is there's people who are going to be coming back to you. They're going to be revealing their real feelings. You could realize that somebody hated you all this time and they never really told you, or you never really noticed it. But when you look back in retrospect after they say certain things to you, or they reveal certain things to you without verbalizing, because communication doesn't have to be verbal. It could be nonverbal, okay? It could be their mannerisms, the way they look at you. You could catch somebody looking at you with a real evil look, and it was like, damn, I saw the way he looked at me when I said that. I've never seen him look at me like that before. But now that I look back at things and look at the way he's been talking to me and treating me, I see, that that's really how he feel. He really don't like me. Okay, that type of thing. So it could be nonverbal, but you want to be careful. So moving on, we got Venus going into Virgo on October 2nd. Venus is the romantic part of love. Mars is the sexual part, right? If there's even any love there with Mars. But Venus is all about romantic love. The traits and characteristics in your chart. If you're a man, when you look at your Venus, those are the traits and characteristics that a woman or your significant other would need to have for you to fall in love with them. So with Venus in Virgo, people are falling in love with their health, because Virgo represents health. Virgo represents discipline. It represents your pets. I was just thinking about what type of dog I want to get. I already know what type of dog I was going to get. I was just thinking about, okay, where am I going to go get them? Do I want to go to the pound, the Humane Society, or do I want to go to a pet store? Do I want to go online and find a breeder? Like, I was just thinking about that the other day. So this is this Venus energy, and it's in the pre-shadow stages. So we are in the pre-shadow stages of the Mercury retrograde energy too, so keep that in mind, okay? But the hardcore energy starts on the 13th. So back to Venus in Virgo, which starts October 2nd. So Virgo is the house of your pets. It's the house of public service. So, you're going to be really appreciative if you have to come in contact with police officers, firefighters, people who do public service, government officials, hospitals, doctors, nurses, things like that. There may be situations where these people really do a good job for you and you're like, really thinking about, damn, the staff was really dope. They were very helpful. They were very informative. They were very caring. I would recommend someone come to this hospital, or I would recommend that, you talk to such and such when you go to the Department of Waterworks, whatever, right? So, recognition and acknowledgement about, our public service people who do all kinds of wonderful things for us, who, we couldn't survive without them. So appreciation for that. Also, people shopping for, things in their house, people decorating their houses. Venus is all about beauty and art. So, a lot of people moving, relocating. So now they're looking at their offices like, I need something on the wall. So, a lot of emphasis on art and beauty and culture, things like that going on. So beautiful energy with Venus and Virgo. And then we have finally Pluto, which is in retrograde in Capricorn. It's finally going direct, y'all. Pluto is the planet of intensity. It's the planet of power, the planet of power struggles. Okay, power struggles. Wherever Pluto is in your chart, that's the area of your life that you're gonna have power struggles. Okay, and it's in Capricorn for all of us right now, which is in the house. Capricorn is the house of your career aspirations, your career endeavors, your, you know, how people see you in your career. So, you know, if you're a police detective, people know you as being a police detective. You know, it's also about how you're known, you know, locally as well, or just from people, regular people who know you. Oh, that's the man who has the green car, or that's the lady who, you know, she lives up the street in the red house. Okay, that type of thing. Something simple as that to something more intricate as, okay, well, here's the police officer, or here's the police detective of our community, one of the police detectives. But it's all about who you're known as and who people, how people see you. And it's also about how you see yourself, because it's about your moral compass, your moral fiber, your moral being, where you're like, okay, you know what? There's certain things I'm just not going to do. There's certain things I'm just not going to stand for. There's certain things I'm just not going to allow myself to partake in. There's certain people I'm just not going to allow myself to communicate with or socialize with, however you want to call it. That is your moral compass, okay, telling you internally what's right and what's wrong, you know. And it also deals with it on a higher scale when we're talking about law and authority over all of us, okay. So it's the government. Now Pluto's going direct there on, what is it, October 3rd? Yeah, October 3rd. So we're already seeing some of the stuff that's going to be going on, you know. For example, rest in peace to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who passed away. And the legal side of things, when we talk about law and authority, that's the Supreme Court. That's the highest law of the land, the authority of the land, so to speak, when it comes to law. She passed away. We are now looking at news, you know, all kinds of news and communication going on the television and the internet of who is going to replace her. So, you know, Pluto's about death and rebirth. So this is a prime example of what we're going to see, on top of the fact that in the U.S., you know, this is election year. So we're going to see all kinds of stuff about laws and rules and, you know, government authority, and especially with COVID and all that. So things are going to be changing. All right. Long story short, that's what we're going to see with that. So just wanted to give you a little heads up about the changes that are going to be going on that we're going to be seeing this month. And let's go ahead and begin your reading. So the overall energy for your read is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. So we got a lot of wand energy in reverse. Who else had a lot of wand energy in their reading? I just did their reading. Was it Leo? Leo. Some of you might be, you may have strong Leo placements in your chart. Or you could be dealing with the Leo. And I usually don't get down like that and say that type of stuff. But because of what I'm seeing, I'm going to say that. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands, somebody is not ready for commitment. I feel like somebody's not ready for commitment. Somebody is refusing commitment. The King of Wands is somebody who's not, and he's in reverse, he's not ready. Okay, he could be scared. The King of Wands in reverse reminds me of the lion with no heart and the Wizard of Oz. He, you know, you could call him a coward with extreme circumstances, or you could just say, you know, he's not ready or mature enough yet. The Eight of Wands talks about frustration, okay, aggravation. It talks about delays, not being able to move forward, not being able to progress forward. And so I feel like a relationship is not able to progress forward because someone is either not ready, or they're, you know, afraid, or they're still, you know, taking action in a way where they're messing around with other people. Okay. So somebody basically could be messing around in the relationship or the marriage. But let's see what's going on, because those cards can mean something else as we move forward. So the current situation right now is the Three of Wands energy. That's Aries energy clarified with the Knight of Wands. More Wands energy. Okay. Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I want to make sure I said that right. I thought I said Three of Pentacles. We got a lot of Wand energy. Oh, damn, we got a lot of wand energy. Okay, because we got the Seven of Wands and we got the Five of Wands here too. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of passion going on here. Now, it may not be positive, it may not be negative, but there's a lot of passion going on. So let's get to it. So I feel like with this Three of Wands energy here, I feel like there's patience. Someone's trying to be patient. And with the Knight of Wands energy, it's difficult for them to be patient. Someone's getting frustrated. I think that's where that Eight of Wands in reverse is coming from in the overall energy here. Yeah, I feel as if someone is waiting for someone to arrive as well. It could be somebody traveling to you. Somebody could be going to pick someone up from the airport, or, you know, somebody could be driving in. Somebody could be flying in. Okay, short distance travel. Somebody may be deciding if they want to go visit someone, is what I'm feeling here too. In the past, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So somebody ended a love connection here. I feel like in the past, somebody could be trying to go see their new lover. Somebody ended a love situation here. In the past. Now, in the more recent past, we have the Temperance energy. So someone got balance of their emotions. So there could have been a rough time with this relationship that was ended in the past. But this Temperance could also mean something else. So we'll clarify and extend it. But let's go throughout the reading, and then maybe we'll give more information as to what that could mean. So as far as the crowning energy, we have the Seven of Wands, okay? This is an energy of fighting, okay? Fighting for something, standing up for something, defending yourself, standing guard, guarding or defending, people accusing you, okay? So it could be all of those things. But in your fears, we have fear, the devil energy. So you could be fearing a toxic situation, or you could be just afraid. Now, I'm getting afraid because we got the King of Wands in reverse. Remember I said in the overall energy with the King of Wands in reverse, this could represent the lion who doesn't have a heart, who's afraid. Okay, so I feel like somebody's afraid here. Okay, and it could be afraid of commitment. But it could be other things. But let's see. So how this person sees you, yeah, they see that you're afraid of commitment. Because here is the King of Pentacles in reverse. When the King of Pentacles is in reverse, this is somebody who is not going to commit. They have no plans on committing. This is someone who has no plans, period. They just go day to day. It's like, okay, whatever happens, happens. But I'm not planning. They could be purposely saying, I'm not planning on committing to this situation. Or they could just be very immature and have not thought about planning. It's like, oh, I never thought about long term, you know, because Pentacles are about stability long term. The King of Pentacles, when he's upright, he's about long term commitment, long term stability. He's about planning. He doesn't jump into anything without thinking. He is someone who looks at the long haul before he makes any moves. So in reverse, he didn't plan anything. He's not strategizing. He's not planning. He could just be there for money or opportunity, and with no intention of long-term connection or commitment. This is how this person sees you, Sag. Now, it could be vice versa because this is a general reading, but because this is your reading, I'm talking to you. All right, so just switch the roles as need be, and don't be in the comments bugging. It's not necessary. It's really not. So where your hopes are is the Nine of Swords. You're hoping to relieve stress, okay? Because the situation had you stressed out, and I feel like in your hopes, you just want to let go of the stress. So yeah, there is stress here, and that's what I'm getting with this Eight of Wands in reverse energy. Frustration, aggravation about the connection ending, whether it's a marriage or a relationship. I feel like maybe somebody's afraid to end the connection, or they're afraid to let go, is what I'm getting here. Because the outcome is the World card in reverse. Okay, when the World card is upright, this means that the lessons have been learned. This is major arcana here, Saturn energy. Okay, and when it is in reverse, it talks about a cycle still being open. But this could also talk about travel delays, because we have this wand energy here. I'm sorry, the World card in reverse. We have the Three of Wands, which could talk about traveling. We have the Knight of Wands, which could talk about traveling as well. So I feel as though there's a delay in something. Okay, either delay in moving forward to close out this cycle because someone's afraid to do so. They're afraid of commitment. They're afraid of long term, or they're trying to get out of a long term commitment. It's one or the other. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're afraid to leave this connection, or your person is afraid to leave this connection. And it could be that they're afraid to leave because they don't have financial stability. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who doesn't have money, doesn't have their own money. They're dependent on someone else, okay? Because they did not plan, to have their financial situation ripped from underneath them. They have not planned for themselves. This is usually someone who will deal with someone for money, or someone who has money. So this is how this person sees you. Now, Sag, this could be in reverse. This is how you see this person. Okay? So in reverse, if this is how you see this person, then you're afraid of this person and their toxic energy here. Now, in the immediate future, we have the Five of Wands. So we have some stress coming up, some drama, some arguing, some fighting, some aggravation because somebody does not want to let go. All right. And I remember around this time last year, it might have been a little bit colder, that somebody in the connection did not want to let go. And here we are with this energy again a year later. Now, the love is gone. It's been gone with the Ace of Cups in reverse in the past. Okay. The love has been gone. Someone wants to restore balance, either in their life or in the situation. So I feel like what they're trying to do is they're trying to move on with the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, and they want to move on quickly. Okay? Because they're tired of fighting. They're tired of defending themselves. They're tired of arguing. They're tired of the frustration that comes with this toxic connection. Okay? They're tired of it. And they see this person as someone that they cannot be in a commitment with, or someone who is not able to commit. It could very well be because this person could be messing around with the King of Wands in reverse, and so this person is not commitment material. This person could have someone else on the side dealing with someone else, or they could be dealing with multiple people with the Five of Wands here. But I feel like that's what's going to be revealed to you, is that there may be more than one person that they have been dealing with. This person could be looking to go deal with someone right now with the current energy. So there's a couple different stories I get here. But I do get that somebody definitely does not want, they don't want a connection, or they want to get out of a connection that they're in because they're not ready to settle down with the person that they're with. Or they're just not ready to settle down, period. But they're still with this person because of finances. Here's the only Pentacle card here. Now, why didn't the King of Wands show up here if this person wasn't ready for commitment? It's because this person, they don't want commitment. They don't want to stay here, and they're here for money. Okay? So some of you are dealing with someone who is not willing to let you go, or refusing to leave you alone because they want money from you. Others of you are dealing with someone who's messing around with somebody else, but they're only with you because of finances. And it could be vice versa as well. But I know that there's a lot of fighting going on between you two. There's a lot of bickering here with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Temperance energy. There could be a possibility that somebody may have stepped out, and there could be a pregnancy. Okay, someone could have gotten someone pregnant out of wedlock, meaning that there could have been a married couple and someone stepped out of the marriage, and as a result of them stepping out, they may have gotten someone pregnant or gotten pregnant by someone. That's only for a small percentage of you, but I feel like for a lot of you, you want out of this connection. You're very frustrated with it, and you don't want to move forward with it. And I feel like for some of you, there could be some violence. Okay? The King of Wands in reverse could talk about violence. The Knight of Wands could be violent. The Five of Wands could talk to fighting. Okay? The Seven of Wands could talk to someone defending themselves. Okay? Physically defending themselves against someone. And then we have this Devil energy here. Okay? And then we have Temperance in reference to maybe someone's tempers flaring. Okay? That's your energy here, Sag. So, the love is gone. And temperance energy here, this is talking to me about someone trying to stay cool, someone trying to stay calm and trying to stay collected in the situation here. But they're tired of the accusations, or they're tired of this person attacking them, whether verbally or physically. They're tired of it, and that's what's on their mind. They're trying to maintain a composure here, okay? And they're trying to get away from the situation as soon as possible, is what I'm feeling here. And they're fearing that something bad could happen if they don't. But how they see this person is, okay, this is someone who's pissed off because they know this person is using them. That's for another group of you. You're pissed off because you know this person is only around because of finances. They don't want you. They don't want any future with you. They could be scheming, trying to get with someone else. All right? And in your hopes, you just want to get rid of this person. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You just want to let go. You just want to let it go. But I feel like for some of you, it's hard for you to let this go, or this person does not want to let you go. Like, they won't let you go until they have something else secure. But they don't love you. They don't want to be with you, and you guys are constantly fighting. And this is why the World card is in reverse, is because somebody won't let the shit die. All right? And in the immediate future, we just got more fighting. This could also be competition, jealousy, because there could be other people in the mix. Like I said, somebody, I feel like, is dealing with more than one person, or this could just end up being a big all blowout fight. And I've seen this energy in your readings before. Like I said, it was sometime last year. Could have been around the winter time. But it's like this shit is going on again for you, Sag. I feel bad for you guys because somebody, like I said last year, when I did the readings, you can look in the Sag 2020 playlist too and check out the videos. Somebody just won't leave. They won't go. They won't let go. It's like, no, it's like a diehard karmic. Now, people get confused. They think because they've been married to someone, they think because they are married to someone, or that they've been married to someone, that, oh, well, that's my twin flame. We've been married 20 years. That doesn't necessarily mean that's your twin flame. If you've not gotten a reading to confirm that's your twin flame, then how do you know that's your twin flame? You don't. So people will say, oh, well, that's my twin flame. Because you've been in and out of a relationship with this person? No, it could just be a karmic and you just haven't learned the lesson the universe was trying to teach you. So you're still in that relationship, or that person didn't learn the lesson they were supposed to learn. So you guys are still in the relationship 20 years later. But, one way to confirm, you need to get a synastry reading to confirm if someone is your twin flame. One way to tell is if you guys have a similar moon sign. That's one of the few ways you can tell if this person is truly a twin flame. It doesn't always have to be that, but that's one of the key indicators that this person is your twin flame. So if you don't have the same moon sign and you haven't gotten a synastry reading and shit is going crazy in your relationship, and it hasn't gotten better, it's been a year and it has not gotten better, and I know, Sag, your relationship has not gotten better because I've been doing your readings, this is a karmic relationship that needs to come to an end. We are in the season of ending karmic relationships. Your partner or you, it's time for you guys to step away. Some of you have stepped away. Your partner's just insane. I've done some personal readings and I know what time it is. So some of you, your partner's crazy. And you can't get away from this person. And it's unfortunate because you have children by them. That's why you can't get away from them. And that's why they're coming at you to take care of them. Others of you, you may have grown children with this person, but you and this person are still together. But this person could be being taken care of by you, or you're taking care of them. But whoever's being taken care of does not love the person that they're being taken care of by. They love someone else, and they're trying to go get to that person. And they're using the person that's taking care of them for the purposes of stability. There is no love. That's for some of you. I've done some personal readings. That's what a lot of you are going through as well. And it's evident here in the reading. So what I want to do at this point, Sag, is get you some clarity in this situation. So we're going to go to the extended. I want to say something about the extended. It's a Patreon membership. It's a $5 monthly membership to all the extendeds I've ever posted. If you are only interested in the extended to the Sagittarius reading only, email me at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. I will charge you $5, the same as the monthly membership, but it would just be for the one time for you to view the video, okay? So it's up to you if you just want the one-time viewing, okay? It is optional, it's available. Otherwise, I will see you in the extended, and if I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video for Sag. Please remember to subscribe if this resonated, and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post again, and make sure you like the video if it resonated. Leave a comment and let me know what's going on with you guys in reference to it resonating, all right? So I'll see you in the extended, or I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, Sag.